Right, on this ride, I've got craft base layer. I've got a couple of these, they're pretty good. This one has got a hole in it. Most of my stuff's got holes in it, all stitched up. Sock Guy socks, they are merino, I've had them a while. RH Plus 3/4 bibs. Pretty good, although the stitching tends to fail, so keep an eye on stitching on products. No matter what you get, it's gonna rub on something or snag and eventually fail. Thin Chillet mitts, I'm gonna wear those today because it's a bit nippy. I use this, but I've got some other like creams to put on your bum that I use. Spare GoPro battery, spare battery from a front light. GoPro harness, gonna wear that today. Bontrager Flare R real light, fully charged. A bit of ibuprofen gel, sometimes I'll put that on my knee if I get issues, which is not that often. Really thin, this is old. Oh shit, sorry if I'm shouting right in the mic. Really old gilet, Adidas, super lightweight. Cask helmet. Really cool cap. Really thin rag to wipe my hands if I need to put the chain back on or something. Stuff to get you out of a shithole. Stuff for wiping my bum. Some Allen keys, some tie levers, and a pump. Pretty lightweight stuff, not wearing the pack today, just to shoot around the block. Oh yeah, and a Helly Hansen base layer to go over the top of the crap. Right, let me place you just there.
Oh, did the GoPro make you look fat, Peddling Bro? You look like a whale.
Just over there. Look at my fat belly. Pretty lean actually. Watch out, because what you eat in private does show in public when you're wearing tight-fitting cycling clothing. So, Fakeleys, these are pretty good. I've got some other ones coming actually. I'm testing out all the fake cut Oakleys. Fakeleys. Pretty good though. They're damn dark though. But anyway, what do you expect for like £2? Anyway, mitts are doing well. Not really a hole there, it's more of a stretch thing going on, but I was just about, you know, comfortable today. Obviously it was cold. I went out at midday, and what I always shout, that's alright, at least you better hear me, eh? Ha ha. Yeah, it's cold, and I got a regular route I do, little rat run. And I know a lot of people do it because I see them on the leaderboards and stuff, but it's a good little route, that's why I do it. It's local, there's some lumps and bumps, some sweet sort of, not really downhills, but you know, small like descents where you can hook up some really good speed if the wind's in the right direction. But today, like it's usually northeasterly around here, GoPro harness was surprisingly comfortable today. Really comfortable. Yeah, northeasterly, but it was blowing. Oh, I don't know. I think it was a southwesterly or something, but it adds to variety to a loop that you do often. Okay. I was thinking about lights today. Looking lean. Thinking about lights on bikes, and today I will be doing a review of my lights soon. They're not cycling specific lights, but you might like them, alright? And you might like them for the fact that you can use them for other things, okay? So keep tuned for that. So I'm thinking about...
Oh, did the GoPro make you look fat?
Oh yeah, and Cheddar Cycles, I'll be joining the club again soon. Yeah, so I've been thinking about lights and... like flashing lights. Like flashing lights are okay if it's that kind of in-between light, okay? or if you're in city traffic or something. Otherwise, I don't really know why you want to use like lights with like strobe or flashing like pulses. I'll tell you why, alright? I'll tell you why. There's lots of road signs now, right everywhere now, unfortunately. Main roads, even out in the country, there's signs everywhere. And for me, like, when I focus on something, like, I can't like unfocus it. Like, what has been seen cannot be unseen, like, you know? And that is, when you've got a pulsing light, okay, it reflects off every sign, like, in front of you, and it just really affects me, that does, really affects my eyes. Obviously even worse at night, but I really don't know why you'd want a strobe or a flashing light on at night. Really, really not needed. You're going to want like a constant light on, one that's going to be lighting up the dark lane or dark road you're on. If you're in a built-up area, especially with the lights that I use now, you really don't need to be using that on like the full brightness setting. Even the medium, you can just use it on tick over on low, like on a, depending on which one you're using, alright, 18650 battery or a AA. I mean, they're going to run 48 hours or something. Like, it's crazy times you can get out of them, like longer than some of these like USB charging lights. So that's something to bear in mind, okay? Something to bear in mind. So it was an enjoyable loop today. It was really quiet actually. Noticed a lot of leaves falling down today, which is a shame, but altogether like it's cool as well. Like winter's kind of coming, like different colours and stuff in the bushes and the trees. But yeah, it's warmed up now. That's actually warmed up. Wait there. Actually, that's not going to work. There you go. That's where we're at, right? So yeah, runny noses are coming, but doesn't mean you're sick, does it? It's just like one of those things that comes with like cold weather for some reason. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, I was just about comfortable today. Helly Hansen base layer. Everybody recognises those marks. A bit like the Adidas 3 stripes, isn't it? And the Craft base layer underneath. It wasn't too bad. If I was doing some climbing today, I probably would have removed a layer or something. I always like something on my arms, even in the summertime. Obviously summertime, because you can get burnt. And also as it does cool off, it's nice to be... Like I've seen people today riding in shorts. Yeah, okay, whatever. Like if you really are on a smash around the block with like the local cycle club or something, yeah, you're going to get super hot. You really are. That's like flat out, isn't it? You're going to be wanting to just like, you know, go as light as possible, and like, because you're gonna be working at that heat. But I've seen people out today just plodding around in just shorts, and for me personally, this time of year, you know, I've got my yoga pants on. I like wearing the yoga pants because, that's right, I'm taking the piss, because I just want to keep my joints, like my knees, warm. You know, not I got bad knee, like really bad knees or anything, but like obviously the temperature's low. You need to be start to thinking about like keeping the knees warm on the bike or everything. You know, it's like, because you can pick up injuries and stuff. It can happen. On like warming up and warming down. Like I never stretched before a ride. You should never stretch when you're not like warmed up. You know, you just don't stretch on a cold body on cold muscles. You can do warm up exercises which don't really involve stretching. You just don't need or don't ever really want to stretch. Like if you stretch before you go out on the bike, why on cold, you know, on a cold body, on cold muscles? There's just no need. You can do like, you know, as I said, warm up exercises, like, you know, whatever like that. But you don't really want to be like, it's harder when you're in a group. Obviously, you can still warm up before you go out, but you can't stop and stretch after you've been riding like a couple miles or something, you know, which I do sometimes. Like, you know, I ain't like a professional cyclist or anything. I'm not like anyone that races or just go out and enjoy my cycling, you know. I forget to do stuff sometimes, you know. Like if I was starting to race, or, you know, I did time trials or something, I would get into some kind of like routine with that, okay. because you want to be doing everything to benefit in your favour, you know, easier versus harder. So yeah, so today's vlog's going to be that. It's going to be this. This morning I'm going to have to edit some bits out of this. It's going to be super long. We'll see what it comes up at. This morning I had didn't have any water. Sometimes I'll have water in the morning, like 500 millilitres, and then I'll have a cup of tea or a coffee. Sometimes I like to taste a cup of tea first thing or a cup of coffee, alright? This morning I did taste a cup of coffee first thing, and we had some Linda McCartney like sausage rolls right here. Check out the picture. Okay, those sausages there. And they do taste, they're good, they're pretty good, alright? Bit of ketchup. How sweet is that, eh? All washed down with a cup of Costa coffee, alright? And do you know what else I had with it? Because it was kind of late morning, about, let me see, this was about 11 o'clock, maybe even 10:30. Very naughty of me, I had a packet of potato chips with it as well. Salt and shake.
Yeah, you like real fat boy, lad.
Have you know, alright? So that was kind of breakfast, kind of lunch. So then I guess you could say I've kind of felt a bit guilty, so I've gone out and done 40 something kilometres on the bike. Right here, I'm not lying, check it out. Alright.
Yeah, you like real fat boy, lad.
But you know, veggie sausages, actually vegan sausages. I'm going to be doing a video soon about... Actually, I'm not going to say, because someone might pinch my idea. Alright? So, pedaling raw, over and out. Check out this cat. This is my new friend. Doesn't have a name. It's just the ginger cat, which tries to trip you up. You watch. It darts across here. It darts across there. It darts across here. It darts across there. Cats are weird. See ya. Oh yeah, if you like this video, give it a like. On a grimy, oil covered, actually it's not too bad, thumb. See ya. I just want to add before I go that I'm trying my best with these YouTube videos. I'm trying my best with these kind of vlog style videos, which I suppose I have done quite a few of them, alright? I'm not going to promise nothing, and I'm not going to force anything upon myself. A bit like diet and lifestyle and what I'm doing and what I'm eating and stuff, you know, because things just happen, alright? So things just happen. I'm going to keep you happen. And I just want to let you know, just like anyone else, I'm just a person in this world trying to do my best, right? And it's kind of taken to over 1,500 videos on my YouTube channel to get comfortable talking into a camera like this. It's not easy, and I know a lot of people out there would say, I couldn't do it, you know, maybe you couldn't. But, you know, some of you probably could if you you got into it and it started to interest you, how addictive it actually is, alright? So, yeah. Whether I look confident on here sometimes, whether I don't, I am pretty confident actually, but sometimes it just feels weird, you know? Anyway, that's all I want to say. I'm Pedaling Raw, this is my YouTube channel. I live in England and it's pretty good fun actually. So wherever you live, make it fun, get out on the bike, and clean your teeth 3 times a day.